Hello and welcome to the June Virtual Stamp Club. This project is using the new stamp set and dies from the new catalog, Swirly Bird and the Swirly Scribbles dies, and then there's another, this long one is also in there, but I've got that die occupied at the moment. So we are going to show you a few techniques on this one, and hopefully you can use those not only on this project but on other projects to come. All right, I'm going to set that aside. And the one that I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do it just a teeny bit different, only because when I was designing that up, there were a few things I wanted to try, but I didn't. So we've got this die, and I've obviously cut that out in black. And I think I want to add, if you look in the Swirly Birds stamp set, there's a little bit of a splatter stamp, but I think I want to add a little bit of that on this project. So first I'm going to stamp the words, actually, and the words are from this stamp set called Perfectly Wrapped, and it's got a couple of really nice big words on it. So let's get the stamping done. Oh, the black ink's right in front of me. Okay, so we'll stamp this in the Memento Black. And then I wanted to add maybe just some little bit of the splatters. There won't be a lot of it showing, but just a little bit. We'll just see how that looks when we're finished. And I'll show you both and you can decide which one you like better. All right, now then we're going to put this onto the card. And I haven't come up with a name for this die yet because I've seen it look like sticks and I've seen it look like water, and it could just be quite graphical, but it's quite a fun one. I think I'll use this a lot. I've used it in scrapbooking already. Okay, I'm using Tombow here. Tombow is definitely my glue of choice. All right, now let's line that up. Now my paper is quite a bit longer than the die. Okay, now from here we want to piece the colors in. This is something that you may have seen done with some of the more detailed dies. This one's not too tricky. However, I wanted to show you a fun thing that I've discovered. So when you die cut out your piece, so here's where the die's been hiding. If you use the precision plate, it all comes out kind of in one big piece. The die's still on there. So I've discovered this new product called Press and Seal, and you can get this at Countdown, just in the grocery section. And one side is more sticky than the other. Okay, that's the sticky side. So you want to put that over your paper, let the die still on it, sticky side down, and just use your finger and just press it, and you can see the little tiny dots sort of disappear when it's sealed really well. Okay, then from there you can turn it over and just pull the die off, and all the little pieces should stay there right on the press and seal paper. So now when you go to piece, you've got all your bits still there in order. So this is the one I was working off of to make the sample. So I'm just going to make a different configuration of colors and just use these same ones. You may as well. You can make multiple cards out of this. So I'll do this, but I'll probably speed through it when I'm editing the photo or the video. I'm going to use the fine tip glue pen for this. This is perfect for this sort of a thing where you've got little tiny skinny bits to fill in. Okay, other than needing to trim off a few things, that looks about right. So from there, I will mount this onto the black card. Sorry. Okay, that's mounted onto our black, and then the next thing we want to do is add our butterflies. So I've used the Bitty butterfly punch and punched one out of each color. I did a card somewhat similar to this a few months back, but it didn't have the paper piecing in it, and hopefully you'll take away that technique. So you can place the butterflies going around the card or matching the colors or maybe opposite colors. Maybe I'll try something. Maybe I'll do it a little bit differently. We'll see how they end up here. Okay. Then the last thing, or not the last thing, but almost the last thing, is we want to just add some rhinestones. Now these rhinestones along the side here are all stuck together in long rows. So I've just taken my scissors and cut them into little groups of 3. Then I can just pull them off and they're ready to go for the butterflies. That's the easiest way to use these, unless you want a big string of them. Okay, then if you want to, you can add another big rhinestone down here by the words. All right, now we're ready to add this to our card front. Let's hope this fits. I'm going to put it slightly off center because I'm going to put some twine around one side. This black and white twine I find very useful. Very versatile. And you can do a bow if you want. I'm just going to tie it in a knot and let the strings hang down because it's kind of a more of a clean graphical card, so I'm not sure a bow would be, might just be a little bit too much. Sorry if I can get the scissors open. Okay, then from there we can just stamp the inside of our card and the envelope. So I think I'll just use this spotty stamp again on the envelope. So you could do that splodge in a color if you want, but I think I'll add color by using this For You stamp and do this in the Bermuda Bay instead. There you go. I might add that on that envelope. I think it just needs a little bit of color. All right, there you go. So that's the one I've obviously done in front of you, and this is the one I did originally, so you can have a little look and see which way you like better. And if you come up with another fun way to use your paper piecing with your dies, let me know. I'd love to see it. Thanks for watching.